I love the title of Jamie's mural, Mi Gente. It can easily translate more to like my people, but it's more like my folks, my family in a way.
I love the Mi Gente mural because it challenges the notion of who is worthy of being remembered in history. And oftentimes it's men, oftentimes it's white or light-skinned people. And when we are recognizing movements, oftentimes we glorify 2 or 3 people, when really movements are thousands of people doing 1,000 different things for a long period of time.
We did an activation at Plaza Fiesta on Cinco de Mayo and had people respond to prompts about what they wanted to see. So we did a lot of work figuring out what it is that people wanted to know and also what people wanted to say. And what people want to say is, we've been here a long time, and we belong to this community, and this community belongs to us. And these are the things that we have to say about it, and this is what it means. Not only these are some of our heroes, but this is what it means to be a hero.
When the ordinary person has courage, and you see that the next person can look at it and say, well, maybe I can do that too.
We all have a role. There's nobody that's too important or too small to create change.
I love that the mural Mi Gente is right there on Buford Highway in Northeast Plaza, just there, unapologetically and unequivocally saying, we're Latinos, we're here, we're diverse, we're proud of it, and we're humans too.
We had other elements that were going to originally plan for that wall, but I knew that it was going to be embraced by the community, it fit into the community. NCG stands for Neighborhood Cinema Group, so I felt like it was a perfect alignment to really engage with our new community in a really neat artistic way.
I really tried to be intentional about hearing from the community, learning their stories. I just want to make sure that I'm being culturally responsive wherever I go and that I'm not imposing my views and like my ideas on a community that I still have so much to learn from.
What I really respect about Jamie is that she makes sure to get input, and I think that makes this mural historic because it is more than simply one artist's interpretation. It is the stories of thousands of us.
The way that I designed the mural, I wanted the portraits, the larger portraits, to embrace these smaller scenes or vignettes, right? And I really wanted to evoke this sense of inclusivity, right? And welcoming and embracing who we really are, beyond nationality, beyond where we were born or where our ancestors were born.
Latinx people are also multiracial, and specifically there's a part of a mural that features one of my former students and one of our DACA staff members at Freedom University, Arisbet Sanchez, and she was speaking at one of our graduation ceremonies. But beneath her is actually a portrayal of that classroom sit-in on January 9th, 2015, in which you see undocumented young people in a classroom wearing butterfly wings. And so that is encapsulated in Arisbet's personal experience, but she's also Chinese-Mexican.
I decided to select someone that represented the Afro-Latinx identity. I selected a Mexican indigenous mother. I included Teodoro Maus, who is the Consul General of Mexico. And then I also centered Danny, who is one of my former students, who's a transgender student.
And so for us, the community input has been extremely important because we want to make sure that we use that equity lens, that diversity lens in everything that we do, and to understand that we are not all the same, and that's okay.
For the Atlanta History Center, it's an outward, invisible sign of the fact that we want to be out into the community, engaging in the community in different ways. That's why we're here. We're not here for any other reason except to make a better Atlanta.
The mural Mi Gente complicates the history of Atlanta and makes beautiful that complexity.
To me, the mural, it's simply showing that we are here, and that's the work that we do every day.
I'm so grateful for the vulnerability and the energy that Freedom University, the Latin American Association, Latino Community Fund, that they invested in this project. And I'm also really grateful that the Atlanta History Center, helped create a way for us to tell our own stories in our own backyards, because that's really important.